AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Jets. Evan McPherson has this one teed up,
and off we go from MetLife Stadium.
Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And now we won't see a play on first down. Timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Hall again on second down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Hall again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 for a Bengals TD.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now Rodgers to try again after the pick-6. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Rodgers now on first down.
Connection made to record.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
They'll run. It's Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets are an extra point away from evening this one up.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 23. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Burrow looking to pass. Sliding out of the pocket. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 8.
From midfield now, Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Hudson.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Play action. It's Burrow rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Rodgers now on 1st down.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Here's Rodgers. Well, he'll find Hall, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. And again, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately,
under pressure, they got him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Rodgers now to throw. Open man here is Conklin. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
Well, I think everything was impressive about that one, except they didn't get a 1st down. But I like their field position now after that play.
Yeah, now you got a pretty makeable field goal opportunity.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is up to 8. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Here's Rodgers throwing after the interception.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
That's good for a Jets.
On 1st down, Rodgers.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
16 more yards. That's another.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And out of bounds all the way down at the
49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
3. On the move to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Out to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the 1st half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Burrow looking deep here for Chase.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On play action, Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Rodgers.
This pass complete to Ruckert.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. To throw is Rodgers.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyler Conklin, 39 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. How about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
Here we go.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Working the middle here. That's complete to Sample, the tight end.
11.
Inside handoff to Mixon.
He'll take it inside the 25.
Gotta go.
From the 24 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flush to his right. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up 1st and goal.
Off the option, that's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Mixon is in. Touchdown, Bengals. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
McPherson on for the point after.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Jets 18. Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Rodgers going to get this complete to his running back Hall.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
That's caught left side, Ruckert with it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. Touchdown, Jets! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Jets are able to move back in front.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now, with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Now Burrow eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
That is caught.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
On 1, ready?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. He's got his man. That's Sample, the tight end. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go, here we go.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
11 coming.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way.
Here we go.
He earned a little more attention on that route, And that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On second down, Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Third and goal, Burrow.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. So on now comes the Jets offense as they're going to go for two here. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On one, ready?
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Looking deep here for Chase.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down, mixing up the middle. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down, here's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Here's Burrow.
At the 31.
Out to the left. He's got Sample there. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 17-yard line.
11 mighty.
From the gun again to Mixon. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. And they're going to speed things up here. Burrow looking to pass. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Rodgers now to throw.
That complete to the former Bengal, C.J. Uzomah. Big strides, look at him go. He may go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Escapes the defender.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Burrow on first down.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard into the 49.
On third down, Burrow flush to his right.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll give it to Mixon, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Another try for Mixon. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Drew Sample, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals get a bit closer. Well, down in this part of the field, CD, they'd love to get him the football, and right there, a little pitch and catch for the score.
Yeah, and he's such a weapon when it's that close to the end zone, and they love being able to rely on him to make those kind of catches. Talk about trust, talk about confidence, and he produces.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Bengals 28. Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Ruckert.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Rodgers now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 58. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hall on a give up the middle.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The Jets on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. Now Rodgers being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. On play action. Now Rodgers.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers going to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. On play action, it's Rodgers. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd and 10 now. Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go.
Burrow will throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Open man is Uzomah.
And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary, partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
23 yards on the play. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. A draw play for Mixon. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, Burrow.
At the 38-yard line.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
McPherson's kick is good.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts them back within one score, but I'd be surprised if we don't see an onside kick coming up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, partner. They've still got the 2 timeouts, but without that third one, they can bleed a lot more clock on you. So how confident are you that the defense can hold them deep? I think you're exactly right. I'd line up and play for the onside kick here.
And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Rodgers throwing here. There's Hall bringing in another one. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! C.J. Uzomah, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Jets have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Forced out to his left. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line, and worst, if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Burrow.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll roll him out right.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield when there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
To throw, Burrow.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Rodgers looking to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Trey Hendrickson.